Hey, I want to show something pretty cool. So, I found this trick from VK's channel. I'm gonna link it in the description, where you can use a little bit of Teflon tape on analog sticks and you can make them feel way smoother, and it's really cheap and easy to do. And I would highly recommend you give it a shot if you wanna do a basic controller mod that takes like a couple of minutes worth of effort. Like seriously, finding and ordering tape from internet is more effort than actually modding your controller. So, as you can see, for demonstration purposes, I have one of the sticks done here and the other stick is currently not done. These are fairly fresh stick caps because this controller had pre-worn sticks when I got it and I was, putting it in better shape. This is Teflon tape. It's meant for like sealing machines. It looks like this, give or take. I bought like 5 meters of it to get free shipping. It's dirt cheap. I literally had to buy like a ton of it. This would last me like forever. And basically, you put it around the analog stick. It actually kind of wraps around itself on the top here, which is normal. I would recommend you do it that way. So let me show you how this actually works. So here's the stick that I modded, right? And it's really smooth. It kind of feels like, I would say the best way to compare this to like a stock controller you can get your hands on would be a PS5 controller, where the accent rings around the analog stick, where the accent rings will actually prevent you feeling the rubbing of the analog stick against the gate, right? It's pretty darn smooth. Whereas this one, I can feel the grain. It's not too bad, but I can feel the grain of like the plastic and the stick cap colliding against each other. Again, the good stick and the stick that I didn't mod yet. You can actually slightly see the we're developing. It's kind of hard to get an angle where it is visible. Now I actually can see a ring of wear for this slight use. It gets worse, and in case of something like the Switch Pro controller, this is my modded one, right? It would build up like plastic crap around it, and that probably contribute to stick drift. This will prevent it and make it feel ever so better. So it potentially could prevent stick drift, although if you get a Nintendo Switch, actually, let me just get the Joy-Con out of my OLED. The stick doesn't collide, so the Teflon tape mod would do nothing here on the Joy-Con. So if you're struggling with Joy-Con drift and thinking this could fix it, not with Joy-Con. Anyway, I've done this to plenty of controllers so far. Again, if the stick collides against the gate, this will prevent the stick getting worn out because the tape is supposed to withstand high temperatures and friction. And it's super smooth, it's Teflon. So you need to cut a piece. Again, I would say you have to get a feel for it. You can just like try to wrap the tape roughly around the diameter of a stick like this. I would say go for whichever tape is the thinnest one, right? This is the thinnest one I could get. That's 1 centimeter, 10 millimeters. That's like less than half an inch. I wish it was like half as thick as that. And you can just cut it with like normal scissors. Like, here you go, scissors, right? I'm just gonna take my piece I've used before to get a guide as to how long it should get. I have this thick boy. Unfortunately, it's still too thick, so I'm gonna have to cut it in half. And now I would highly recommend you get some tweezers. You could use like any flat tip tweezers. I'm gonna use these ones. I used to like pluck my eyebrows. Like no joke, just use tweezers. They help out a lot. Yeah, it's slightly slanted. That is perfectly fine though. Now what you need to do is you need to peel it, and this tape is a little bit of a pain to peel off. I might have to actually do this off camera. Yep, I actually managed to get into there. Just peel that bad boy. Now I would say when you're sticking it initially, first and foremost, you can hold the stick down when you're getting it in there. Aim to get it close to one of the edges. Since it gets thinner on the other side, I am gonna start with the thicker side because it's gonna be the harder one to get just right. This looks okay. Now don't try to twist the stick to get it on. That doesn't work. Gonna get one of the sides down. You can use tweezers if you need to. They help out a lot. Just gonna rotate the stick in a way that helps me out here and press it down. Kinda hard to do this while looking at the camera. This isn't the neatest application, but as you can see, no matter the angle, yeah, the stick feels super smooth now. It's that easy. Just remember that when you get to the spot where your tape wraps around, you need to press it down. It doesn't want to stick to itself initially, you kind of have to force it a little bit. And again, don't try to just put it a little bit and then twist the analog stick because it's going to go on at an angle, it's going to mess itself up. I've tried doing that, doesn't work. Again, super cheap. If the tape wears down, you can just peel it off, put a new strip on. I don't know. If you even get a small amount, you can probably help out someone who has controllers, or pretty much go for all of your controllers and do this mod real quick. And the sticks feel super nice now. Again, this is my PS2 controller. I actually have a adapter plugged into it. Really nice. I've also picked up a PS3 controller recently, and I've also done the mod. So here's my PS3 controller. Let me just unplug this dongle I've been testing that I got for cheap. It actually lets you charge and stuff and use it with a USB-C, USB-C cable, for example. Real nice. Yeah, I've modded this one too, and the sticks feel super nice now. The PS3 sticks have even lower tension than most analog sticks, so these are super smooth now. Super nice. Feels way more premium than, you know, a stock PS3 controller. I got this one for super cheap. It was in really nice condition, so there's that. Anyway, the Teflon tape is normally used for like sealing machines, like sealing plastic bags, maybe vacuum sealing. I don't know, probably depends on the specific kind of machine. You might be able to find locally, maybe you can find it in, like, let's say China, and save a little bit of money, especially if you can get less free shipping. I just went for like a local store in my country because I just bought like 5 meters because that was enough to get free shipping. I'm like, yeah, whatever, this stuff doesn't go bad. Supposedly the color can differ on the depending on the batch you get. It has this nice textured look. Super easy mod. You don't need any tools besides scissors and tweezers. Takes a couple of minutes to do. Totally reversible. Makes your analog sticks feel nicer, and it probably saves them in the long run, because even if you click them in and stuff, you probably won't be wearing off the stick caps, and the plastic dust will not get into the stick and potentially cause drift. I don't know if that's exactly what causes drift, but again, I have my own opinions on that based on the controllers I've been working with, like fixing up and so on. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video on that later. Anyway, that's that. Meow meow. You know, like, subscribe, whatever. And take care of your controllers.